Yo, it's time. Tutorial time. So, I'm going to be going through the any percent, no major glitches, beginner route. There are a couple of routing changes, but I will link a Excel sheet in the description below. As well, on top of that is I'll be linking Pope Squidward's tutorial for the kind of main glitches that you'll be covering, because I won't be covering them. I will be literally just playing, telling you which angles I hold, which buttons I'm pressing, stuff like that. I'm not going to go crazy in depth on stuff like mega flips, hesses, super slides, all that stuff. I'll tell you how I do them, but I'm not going to go in depth on how they work and all that stuff. So, for the tutorial, generally you will play on the top one, so it's easy just to mash through it, but I'm going to be doing it on the bottom one, and it doesn't really matter. This is just my practice file. This is the actual one that you should be using. So, start it up. You start at this point and you press your splits, so on and so forth. Now we have the cutscene. This is first cycle. I'm going to skip to the start of first cycle, just editing, so it's a little bit easier for you guys to follow, stuff like that. But there are some points that I want to get through while I'm mashing through text, while I'm doing it. So it's pretty straightforward on movement and stuff like that, but I will say for mashing, here's a little trick. This is all I'll say, then I'll cut to the start of the actual movement part. When I'm mashing, I'm going to be rolling my A button and B presses kind of like this as fast as possible, so you get almost frame perfect mashing. Then I'll be flicking up on the C stick. Okay, so kind of like A, B, A, B, A, B. Kind of like this. I'll try to do it as fast as I can, so it'll look kind of like that. That's just a little bit of a trick for mashing. You guys can kind of follow along at home. Another thing I should mention, if you are not playing on Wii Virtual Console, it's not that hard to get set up. I did it myself. I didn't homebrew my Wii. I actually bought it pre-homebrewed, and then it's very easy to set up. I can't actually tell you where to get it and stuff like that, or my video will get taken down, but it's very easy to set up. So yeah, I will cut to when the actual movement starts. See you in a second. Alright, so we're coming up on the first movement. First thing I do is I hold slightly up left, then I'll do a quick turn, and then I'll start walking. Quick turns are pretty easy to do. And then as soon as I get here, so one thing I will say, I don't want to go too in depth, but I'll show you quick turns quickly. So you press target, let go, flick down. So target, let go, flick down, then you retarget. So target, let go, flick down, retarget. So once I'm here, I'm holding down, back walk, and you'll see the camera changes. That's when I turn around and start rolling. Don't roll on these first two, then I'll roll on the last three. I actually missed a roll there, so ignore it. But nice and easy. Gonna skip this text, and then I'll be back. Alright, hold straight, spin 3 times. You can distance your spins, it doesn't really matter. When you come here, hold slightly right from upright, then I'll hold the upright notch on my last spin. So that's gonna be 3 total spins on both sections. Then I'm going to quickly just mash through this. You see I'm mashing just with A and B. It's only if you want frame perfect. Sometimes you see there, the little box on the bottom doesn't show up. That's only if you mash perfectly. So I'll show you the difference. Hopefully, try to get it. So the box showed up, then didn't show up there. And that's super weird. Okay, so when I'm here, I'm going to hold upright. I'll actually hold upright before the text goes away, or sorry, yeah, then I'll land there. I'll try to get 2 spins, but sometimes you don't, so just go for 1. Try not to end up at the door spinning and just wasting time, because spins aren't that much faster. But there, I'll hold down left, aim for the flower. I'll jump here. I'm gonna aim for this little corner that I'm gonna try to land as soon as possible. That was actually perfect. Saves fractions of a time. For this part, wait for the dust to come out, because I'll show you guys what the difference is. Even if the hole shows, it doesn't matter, you gotta wait for the dust to come out. I'm gonna aim for here, again, drop as soon as possible, and then you can see on the A button, there was a thing that said check. Make sure that goes away before you spin again, or you waste a little bit of time talking to the Deku Scrub. So, coming up on Happy Mask Salesman cutscene skip, I'm going to show you some tricks on how I do it. I'll show you how other people do it. I'm going to do 5 spins, holding down right. If I can't get 5 spins again, like if I'm right here, I'm not going to spin again, then end up at the wall. It's just going to be kind of weird, so I'll try to get like right around the corner. If I'm right here, I think you'll just kind of hug the corner, like you'll go around it. But yeah, once I'm here, 5 side hops, I'm here. I'll try to go as soon as I'm right here and side hop left. But what ends up happening a lot for me is I'll let go, then I'll spin, right? Then I'm going to end up here. That's where I'm going to start the cutscene skip. But what I do a lot, and you'll see it in me doing runs, and it's really annoying, I'm going to grab here. And when you grab here, just try to hold as left as possible. I know it looks better to hold upright or up left, but I'll just hold left because the camera's a little bit weird. So here, I'll line up my foot with, there's a little bit of a white line. Right about there. Okay, so you see right where my B button is, there's a white line. I'll try to line up about the upper half of my foot. So the upper half of my left foot, so right about here is good. Try to do it as fast as possible. I'm going to save state, and I'm going to do it. This is perfect frame. So this is the frame you want. Because if I do the... Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. But if I do the next frame... If I skip 2 frames, the cutscene will play. So the way Happy Mask Salesman cutscene works is you pause buffer frame by frame because it takes 2 frames to load a cutscene. So you pause buffer frame by frame, and yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to let go of target at this point. Then this is the frame you want. You're just going to let go. You're not even going to pause again. Hold straight down, and you should enter the door if you've done it right. It's not crazy hard. Right about here, I'm going to actually reset my console, and this is why I want you guys to put your file on file 1, because then you can just mash straight through it. And opposed to putting on file 2, so you see I'm mashing start, a little bit faster to mash start. You can just mash through that. I have to go file 2. And the visual cue I use for resetting my console is you see my C buttons on the top left. I grab my mouse like I'm trying to point at it. Or C buttons on the top right. You want those to be visual so then the cutscene will skip. If it's not, then it has an auto-saved and then you're going to have to redo first cycle. Generally you reset at that point, but... Alright, so with perfect movement, technically this is faster. Edging forward and side hopping. You see I go straight through, but it's kind of hard to set it up with perfect movement. So what I end up doing when I start it off, not that, I'll just hold upright, get my angle, then hold straight. Only like 4 spins. But yeah, if you can, try to practice it. It is a little bit faster to do that. I don't know how much faster, but it has to be perfect for it to actually be worth it. So, next part, I'm going to hold down left, get to this, jump up there, wait for the dust to show up. I'm going to hold down, then I'm going to start holding down right. 3 spins, and then I'm through the door. Right here, I'm going to actually save state. I'm going to hold left, side hop, and then I'm going to let go of target so it's a free side hop. And then it's a little bit easier to get through there. See, I'm mashing with A and C up. I'm actually hitting C left a bunch, which... Then here, I'm not just going to press A because you're not actually going to talk to her. I'm going to target, then press A. And open the door, and that's where I split. Some people, so what some people will do is they'll have their splits, their first split, as soon as you enter Clocktown at the fadeaway. But I have it at Grandma. I don't really know why I do it. I just do it. So here, I'm going to explain this movement. Flick left, then you're going to get this angle. Okay, that angle is perfect for you to side hop straight to the door. But the thing is, it's kind of tricky because I want to get certain camera. So the thing is, I'm going to flick left, then when you're side hopping, you hold right and side hop, right? But the way the camera works in this game, if I hold right, I'm going to backflip. So it takes a while for the camera to adjust. So I'm going to flick left and hold up. You see how I was holding up there? It gets that first side hop, then I'm going to hold right. So I'll do it in fast time. Then after this one, I'll let go of target, then just walk to the door. 2 spins, and I'm through here. So now we're going to talk to the scarecrow and skip half a day. Just going to spin to the door. And kind of time yourself, see what's a little bit faster. Generally, I just hold down right, then kind of get my angle adjusted. Avoid the dog, it loses a bit of time. And one thing I will say, I'm going to actually go back. I'm going to go back to the save state because I want to make sure you guys don't fucking do this in a run, okay? Swear to God. I'm going to censor that because I don't want to get this taken down or age restricted. Don't hit the dog. Also this. There's a cutscene that plays. I'm going to save state. Cutscene that plays if you get close to it. You want to avoid that. I've noticed it's this little white line. I'm going to use the clock on the bottom to kind of point where I'm going. This little white line where the tip of my clock is where the cutscene starts. That's from what I've noticed. So I just go a little bit to the outside and head in the door. I know I'm over explaining a little bit, but these are small little optimizations. Honestly, end up just watching somebody like a top runner do first cycle. You'll see how crazy good the time save is. So right here, I got pretty good RNG, so I can get 3 spins in. But if this kid is nearby and you spam A, you'll talk to him no matter what. But yeah, 3 spins. And normally it's 2 spins if the kid's there. Hold down left. Match to this text. Don't hit this, because if I hit this, you'll go through this, and then you got slow text. It loses a bit of time. So I'm going to hit yes, and then I'm going to match through it. Oh, you guys having fun yet? You guys enjoying first cycle? But yeah, gonna get Sorry a Song, pretty fucking banging. I keep swearing, I gotta stop, I ain't streaming. Match through this. Make sure you hit no, then after this, hold down right. Sometimes the camera's a little bit weird, it depends on when you talk to him, but sometimes I can get straight to the door, other times I'll have to adjust and hold left. This is something you can play around with. Hold down. So the way it works here, I'm not really going to talk about movement because frankly it doesn't really matter. The time, you obviously want to go fast to get a little bit more optimized, but it's mainly going to depend on how your RNG is in the field and how fast you go there. So I'm going to be holding left, go in here, we're going to grab the fairy because we're going to have to get magic later on. Then normally if the fairy's around this area, I'll try to grab this box just to get 1 more rupee, then I'll grab this box, then I'll get to this corner, I'll try to flick at an angle that will give me a good angle to back walk. This is an alright angle. Most of these angles will work, but you want a straight down angle. Slightly faster. But yeah, so the speed I go is, I'm going to go back to here because I want to show you guys, I'm going to go as fast as possible to try to make it to Clocktown before the door opens because that's the most optimized. At this point, you could just mess around, do whatever you want. As long as you get the 70 rupees deposited in the bank and get magic, it doesn't matter. But you obviously want to go fast in the small chance that you get bad RNG. I'll show you the slightly most optimal way. You see I held down left and here. Do not talk to this kid. That's pretty bad RNG, and honestly I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, so... Anyways, hold up, yeah, so on and so forth. Then hold down left. We're gonna grab the fairy. Normally I'll try to get that box to the left, but I didn't get good RNG. Flick down, and then we're good. And right here is where the magic happens. You are collecting rupees. So what I'll try to do, just to be as fast as possible, I'll try to do only 2 spins, but if you notice you didn't get a whole lot of rupees, or you're short on rupees near the end on the last couple bushes, that's when I'll start to, you know, try to be a little more picky on how much rupees I get, how many bushes I hit, stuff like that. Backwalk, side hop, I'm gonna grab these ones. See, I got a blue one. If I see a blue one, I'll make sure to go for them. But yeah, try not to spend that much time. Like, that was perfect. There's a couple of rupees I missed, but it's not the end of the world. That's actually pretty bad. This is really bad RNG. And if you don't like quick turns, you can just flick down. Like, if quick turns just aren't hidden for you, just flick down. It's not the end of the world. You'll be fine. And drop off here. And you'll find the rupee patch right about now. This RNG is atrocious. It's kind of a good example where I could show a backup, so. Quick turn, backflip over this fence. You can go around if you really want to. Backflipping is a little bit faster. And go all the way here. I side hop once, then hold upright. Get this angle. Ooh, that was good. I'm gonna go over here. Then you'll find the other patch of grass. And then there it is. So I'm at 58. You can get by with 58 if your mashing is perfect. If you are not confident with mashing, there's another patch of grass over here you can grab if you're really, really low. So, oops, nice backflip. So you see, I'm going to be at 68. So that's even better. Now, if you only need one more rupee, I guess we could have gotten away with it, but I like to get around 65. If you need one more, you can go up here. All these will guarantee rupee drops if you really suck at mashing. But yeah, I'll flick up, hold back, 2 side hops, then I'll hold down right. So I'm going to do that again because that was pretty fast. So flick up, hold down, side hop twice, backflip, let go of target as you backflip, then just hold down right. It's pretty fast movement there. Normally you want 3 spins, but I just messed up my timing. Not the end of the world. It's really coming down to saving seconds at this point, chat. So don't worry too much about it. And mash through this. And then... oh, excuse me. We are almost done first cycle. I'm going to show you up until we play Song of Time, then we're going to skip over the cutscenes, and then, honestly, optimized movement, I guess I can show you. I might just cut straight to it, then show you guys, just so you guys know, but that's fast text, so I'm going to grab, or sorry, I'm going to immediately target as soon as I can, and back to walk. Generally, you want to leave this fairy fountain before it turns 11, but we got bad RNG, so we had to, make up for it. It's actually going to change now. Again, it's not the end of the world, it's just a bit slow. This is where you actually start losing time. So at the end of this cutscene, every second that you waste is time lost. We are currently +4. Technically we could still PB as long as we play perfect, but we're trash, so. But yeah, the cutscene plays. And then we are going to go to the bank. For some reason your camera angle changes from what it was. Again, flick down, same as when we re-entered North Clocktown. I'll give it a spin there. I don't know if it's entirely faster, to be honest. Here's where you can kind of play around with what movement you like. I see Pope doing this a couple times. If your angle's perfect, I'm pretty sure it's faster. But yeah, flick a little bit up left. Sometimes you'll hit this wall, which is slower. But if your angle's perfect, you'll get straight to the banker. So I'm at 68. Again, I still do this in my runs. It doesn't lose a lot of time, but I would just hate to finish first cycle and then have the run die to me not being able to get bomb chews on the mashing portion, which I'll show you guys later. But yeah, down right. Now I'm going to show you guys a gainer. There are a couple ways to do a gainer. You can do this way, which I've actually never done before. I don't even know how it works, but I'll show you guys the way I do it. Super consistent. Backflip, then hold up left. So Gonna save right here. Backflip, let go. You want to go neutral for a little second. If you don't... Wait, no way. I don't even need to hold up left? I had no clue. Holy shit. I can't believe I just found that out. You don't even need to hold up left. Oh my god. Hold up left just to be safe, though. Hold up left just to be safe, but you don't apparently need to hold up left. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Oh my god. Revelation. It's insane, chat. We're learning new stuff. Okay. So I have a little list. The routing we're doing is going to be a little bit different. I opted away from doing grotto. You know, I'm going to talk about this at the end of the video. And I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it at the end. I just want to get through this area. So the way you do this next part, you're going to target, hold up, and hold B. Then you're going to shoot Majora or Skull Kid. And then we are good. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, as soon as I get control link, target, hold up. I hold a little bit up left. But then hit B and then spin. Then you want to get as close to the ocarina as possible. You're not going to spin again. You're just going to hold up and hope you hit the ocarina. And here we are. Another cutscene is going to play. We're going to play Song of Time. Practice playing Song of Time. I'll show you guys how I do it. I'm going to go X, A, Z. So I'm going to roll from X to A. I like this. A little bit of a hand cam there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. But yeah, mashing. Again, if you really want to go crazy on mashing, if you really want to get a gold, you hate your gold, you're tired of, you haven't gotten a gold in years, you really hate it, and you really want to save that extra couple seconds, mash your heart out. Get frame perfect mashes. Like over the course of time, it could end up saving a second. But if you have about a 4-hour time, I don't really think you need to worry about saving a second. So, pretty quick and easy like that. Don't worry about saving frames yet and stuff like that. Honestly, I'd start worrying about that stuff way into the future as soon as you start getting really, like, you know, competitive with this run. Or if you just want to save those extra frames to get golds or something like that, drop down your sum of best. This game's a really fun game to practice, so really enjoy practicing. That's what I found. But don't get demotivated when you do it early on. I should probably talk about this near the end, which I'll get more in depth after this. Mash start, flick left, equip ocarina on C down. That's not too important. That's just personal preference for me. And play Song of Time, and we're good. So this is where we will end the video. I'm gonna play Song of Time, reset my console, and then we are golden. So at this point, we're going to mash start, get to the next text, and then we're going to talk to the Happy Masked Salesman, learn a new song, and I think we are good. So if you guys have any... I almost clicked erase. Holy sh... If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything I could have done to make this tutorial a little bit better, I tried to brush through it to make it nice and quick so you guys don't lose focus. Slightly up from upright, or up left, sorry. And this is a bunch of cutscene. Play a song. Song is pretty easy to play. I'll play the song anyways. But if there's any tricks you guys wish I went through, but I tried to brush through it, but by not going crazy into detail, because I feel like a lot of first cycle is just what you get used to and what you enjoy the most. I can do first cycle probably blindfolded. Probably not, but I can pretend I can do it blindfolded. But yeah, you just want to get it to muscle memory, so you don't want to be focusing like crazy while doing first cycle, because you'll probably end up getting really annoyed or just bored. You want to be kind of just mindlessly doing it. You know, you can do this with your eyes closed and just talk to your chat, watch a YouTube video, hell, even watch an episode of The Boys on Netflix. Not a sponsor, not a paid partnership, unfortunately. Sadly, they don't pay first cycle tutorials. But yeah, once we're done this, we're just going to target, then back walk out. It's pretty easy. But yeah, anyways, chat, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Give me feedback, let me know what's up. Really practice this game, because it will get pretty demoralizing and demotivating not being able to get stuff like mega flips down. Mega flips are a hard trick to get down, so please trust me, you will get used to it, you'll get a hang of it. I really didn't think I would end up learning this game, but look at me now. I'm not that bad at it. I like to think so. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys wish I covered or what you guys wish I went through in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or next time. I'm going to upload this in parts, probably about 5 parts. I'll link everything in the description. Don't even worry about it. I will see you guys tomorrow. YouTube outro.